for and having that kind of ability. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get on team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
On the return, it's Brandon Tate. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
10 yards to go on third. Now Wentz on third down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes.
Back now in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Here we go now. Green.
On play action, Wentz. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it'll be a third and about 13.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Brown, the lone receiver left. Wentz going to go on fourth down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on fourth and long.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. So this brings up a 2nd and 2. Again, Peterson. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now Wentz. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Adrian Peterson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Eagles offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Back to throw. Wentz. Brandon Marshall in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. And they're going to speed things up here. Wentz to throw. He's going to let it fly. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's fourth.
I know I'm not giving enough credit to the defenders because that pass was incomplete. But come on, it was A.J. Green. I always expect him to come up with the ball.
Yeah, on those deep routes especially, even on incompletions, it's fun to watch him run those routes.
It certainly is, but he eats up ground and he usually goes up and gets it.
Now whistles at a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now Wentz, got to have this one. Surveying the field. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And goodness, that means this next drive is going to begin first and goal already at the 5-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're in a good spot. Two-possession game barely, but a two-possession game here late. Now they just have to put this game on ice.
Let's face it, right now, they're talking about ball security, taking care of it, not allowing anything crazy to happen, because we've seen nutty things. They also have the security of the scoreboard. With that type of a lead, they're still in good shape.
They'll run for it with Peterson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. 3 yards there. Now third down.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Here's Peterson on third and goal. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Adrian Peterson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Wentz will try again on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a third down. All right, Charles, so you win the game. Not only do you get the W in the left-hand column, you get some momentum for the coming week.
Now when you go into the week and you're telling the guys what mistakes have to be corrected, what we have to do to win going forward, you have their full attention. They're excited. They're happy.
A welcome in, everyone, to another edition of the NFL and Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys come into this one knowing they're going to need to put forth an inspired effort right from the start, because if they fall behind early on the road, it could make for a long afternoon. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
From midfield, here's Wentz. He's got time. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Wentz now on first down. His throw incomplete.
The out route's such a timing route that sometimes the guy throwing the ball just throws it almost blindly, just kind of counts on that timing winning. And in this case, the ball was batted away.
Throwing is Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Now Wentz on 3rd down, finding time. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then they don't come down.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through. There on 4th down. And the foul. Another tote for the workhorse here this afternoon, Peterson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. He's got pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz surveying the field. He's going to loft one deep, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Their big tight end, 45 yards, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. And he knocks it through. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, the old reliable Devin Hester, the veteran. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. On first down, Ryan. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 12 yards there as they move the chains. I'll tell you what, partner, you learn a lot in every game. But when you win a close one, maybe you get to determine a little bit more about the guts of your team if you're the head coach.
It gives you much more than a snap.
All right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time. They'll come out in the pistol. Shotgun now for Wentz. And his first look is incomplete. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10.
Here we go now.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He lost 2 there. And it's 3rd down. 3 and out. A real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
Here we go.
Working from the gun. Wentz. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And this is caught. Amari Cooper. 19 yards there on the pickup. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a 1st down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you pumped the football there.
So
Randall Cobb on the breakaway. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb, 62 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him, sat there waiting for him and made the play.
And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. Bree's going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's got Snead. 9 yards on the play and a 1st down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st.
All-star offense.
After the penalty, it's Ingram. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Joey Bosa with the tackle for loss. How about that pedigree in his family?
Yeah, some good pedigree. Tell us about it, Mr. Davis.
Dad played in the NFL, first-round draft pick. Uncle was a first-round draft pick. He's got a brother coming behind him. But Joey Bosa, guy plays really, really hard and plays all aspects on defense.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. We're still in search of the 1st down after that last completion. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And that is incomplete. Kobe Fleener, the tight end, his intended target. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So now Thomas Morstead, who did his collegiate punting just east of here at SMU, he's on to kick it away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything?
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Keenan Lewis. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
This is such a good read defensively. They know that this offense is going to try to get the ball to their playmaker in space. So what do? They crowd him and send bodies at him. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he's got his man. That's Snead. Touchdown, New Orleans. Willie Snead, 28 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs. If you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this with PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt. So many times during the course of a game, Brandon, the special teams actually helps out their offense. Not in this case. They did them zero favors with that return.
Brown, the lone receiver, left. They go back to the air here after the INT. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
We're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
There's a good push to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Deep drop. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. And now we're circling here around the 2-minute warning.
This is a setup play, trying to get one last one in before the clock warning.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing is Wentz. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there. Well, he just threw an interception last drive, nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? So that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love it.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key 1st down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage.
And he's going to go down. Back across midfield, he's sacked at the 46.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
Dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And it is incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th.
it.